Recording in progress.
See, DOM related concepts still I didn't start coding, only methods I given. DOM related concepts. If you want to find the elements, what are the methods required? Get element by ID. It is first method. Okay. Second method, get elements by tag name. Third method, get elements by class name. Fourth one, query selector. Query selector. Fourth method, query selector all. Okay. See, if you want to find the elements to perform some operations on elements, if you want to find the elements to perform operations on elements, these 5 methods are required. Okay. Get element by ID. Get element by tag name. Get elements. Here, get element by ID. Get elements by tag name. Get elements by class name. Query selector all. Okay. These all document object will use. Document. Okay. Document. Next, document. Next, here also document. Okay. See, here, get element by ID. ID, how many times you can use in HTML document? One time. That's what one element only comes. Okay. Get element by ID. Here, document object. Here, we have to pass ID. Here, tag name. Here, tag name will pass. Here, class name will pass. Class name. Okay. Class. Here, selector will pass. Here, selector will pass. Like this. These 5 methods. Okay. Remember, don't forget. These all till I didn't use in coding. Okay. Just I have shown sample. But examples I didn't give any observe. But these all if you want to use, first of all, functions required, next objects required, events required, and arrays required, then we can use properly. Okay. Properties I given. What are the properties you studied? After getting element, element dot inner HTML. Next, element dot attribute. Next, element dot style dot property. Okay. See, these all after getting element, if you want to perform operation, these 3 required. Okay. Here, inner HTML equal to new content you can write. New content. Okay. Element dot attribute equal to new value you can write. New value. Okay. Now, after getting property here, new style you can apply. Okay. Like this. New property value. Okay. New value here also you can write. Now, you observe these are nothing, leave it here. You remember this method name, get element by ID. Okay. Next, get element by tag name. Get element by tag name. Get elements by tag name. Next, get elements by class name. Next, query selector. Next, query selector all. These 5 methods, remember. Here, element leave it, inner HTML. You have to remember. Here, just attribute you can remember. Next, here, element dot style you have to remember. Okay. These all remember, don't forget. Now, till I didn't use DOM, but you are learning functions. What is function? What is function? A group of statements into a single logical unit is called as function. A group of statements into a single logical unit is called as function. Functions are used to perform the task. I given no? Functions are used to perform the task. If you want to perform the task, you require functions. How many categories of functions? 4 categories. What are those? Functions with arguments and with return value. Second one, functions with arguments and without return value. Third one, without argument with return value. Fourth one, without argument, without return value. 4 categories of functions. Okay. What are the advantages of functions? Modularity, reusability. Modularity, reusability are the advantages. Say HTML open, HTML close, body open, body close. If you want to write JavaScript code, which tag required? Script tag. Can I write in body tag? Yes. Script open, script close. Okay. Now, here I'll write JavaScript code. Now, you observe how to create a function. How to create a function. First, which keyword required? Function keyword required. One example I given, I think only one completed. No? Function. After that, I given add a comma b. Here return a plus b. If I execute, will you get any output? No. Function is not called automatically. Function must be called explicitly. So no output. If you want to call this function, how to call? Let x equal to add 2 numbers you can pass. Okay. Document dot write x. Like this, you'll get it. This is you studied. This is over. Okay. Suppose you observe here function. How to write function? You see first category function only. First of all, function keyword required. Function keyword. Okay. Function keyword required. After that, one function name you have to write. Suppose addition, add. Suppose you want to find the maximum of 2 numbers. What do you have to write? Max. After that, a comma b. How to write? Already if condition, all those things studied, no? If a greater than b. Next, return a. Else, return b. Return b. Now, this is one function. How to call this function? Let x equal to max. 2 numbers you can write. Then document dot write x. So like this, you'll get it. Which one? Output? Okay, okay. See, now, see here, function keyword. If you want to define a function keyword, if you want to define a function keyword required. See, other language functions different, JavaScript somewhat different syntaxes you observe. Here, function keyword required, but other language function keyword is not there. Okay. Function name, parameters. Here you can write function body. Like this you can write. Say here, program to demonstrate or just example of function with arguments and with return value. Example of functions with arguments and with return value. So already one example I given, it is second example. Example of function with arguments and with return value. I'll give components here, note them. Say, writing JavaScript or HTML, CSS, many editors are there. Java people, they'll prefer Eclipse. .NET people, they'll prefer VS Code. And Python people, they'll prefer PyCharm. Now, any IDE writing JavaScript program is same. Okay, any IDE. Even Notepad also, editor also, TextPad also, Edit Plus also, everywhere writing program is same. Edit Plus, it is common to all students. But VS Code, generally .NET people will prefer. Eclipse, Java people will prefer. PyCharm, Python people will prefer. Different IDs are there. Edit Plus, common to all. Java people use Eclipse, Python people use PyCharm, .NET people use VS Code. Anything, writing program is nothing. Same thing, same style. Write is complete program. Jupyter also you can use. Jupyter, Sublime Text, so many are there. Is it over? Now, your function. What is this function? Keyword. What purpose? To define a function. Here, what is max? Function name. Here, parameters. It is function body. Return keyword line. These all note down. Here, this is function name. Function name. These are called parameters. Parameters. These are called return statements. Return statements. It is function body. Function body. This is called function definition. Function definition. This is called function call statement. Function call statement. These are called actual parameters. These are called formal parameters like. These are formal parameters. Note down complete information about functions. Say this function is a keyword to define a function. This function is a keyword to define a function. Function is a keyword to define a function. Now, actually, we are writing like if condition, all those things, later we'll write DOM functions. DOM methods are there, those all will write. Just I give an introduction to DOM. That purpose, these all required. Directly that one, if I write, you may not understand. That's what, like this, I'm giving example. After learning objects, methods, I'll show you DOM. Is it over? Here, function. Function is a keyword and it is used to define a function. Max is a function name. A comma B are called formal parameter. Whatever you are passing, actual parameter, whatever is copied here, formal. So 83 copied in A, 19 copied in B. 83 copied in A, 19 copied in B. Whatever you are passing, actual, whatever is received here, formal. Okay. Here, open brace to close brace, function body. And this complete code, function definition, this complete code, written keyword lines, written statements. For calling this function, I'm using one line that is called function call statement. What are the parameters you are passing in function call statement are called actual parameters. These are called formal parameters. You can call it as arguments also. Formal arguments, actual arguments. Parameters, argument, both are same. Synonyms. Okay. Is it over? Now, you observe. Now, I'll remove this code. Suppose addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. How will write? First, what will write? Function. Add A comma B. Now, okay, written keyword later. First, adding. How to add? Let x equal to A plus B. Next, return x. Okay. See, here what is function? Keyword. What purpose I'm using? To define a function. What is this one? Function name. What are these? Formal parameters. Can I call formal arguments? Yes. Here, this open brace to close brace, function body. This line is called return statement. Now, is it called automatically? No, until unless you call. How to call? Let y equal to add two numbers you can pass. Then document dot write y. Here, this line is called function call statement. These are called actual parameter. These are called formal parameters. See, file, save. If I run 7, 3 plus 4, 7. Here, what is happening? See, this code is not executed automatically. If we don't write these two lines, that is not executed. See, file, save. So you must write this one. Now, first what will happen? See, line number 9 executed. Line number 9 executed first. In a line number 9, right side first executed. Right side. Add 3 comma 4. Then these 3 and 4 copied in A and B. So from here, control comes here. Control comes here. Now it is nothing but A equal to 3. B equal to 4. Like this. 3 copied in A. 4 copied in B. Now here, result copied in X. Return X. This X copied in Y. So it is nothing but like this it comes. Then it is nothing but Y equal to X. It is Y equal to X. Okay. 3 copied in A. 4 copied in B. Result copied in X. That X returned and copied in Y. It is called with arguments, with return value. How many categories of functions? 4 categories. What is the first category? With arguments, with return value. With arguments means like this argument comes. With return value means value comes. What is second category? With arguments, without return value. Only sending will be there. No receiving. Third category, without argument, with return value. Only returning value will be there, receiving. What is fourth category? Without argument, without return value. So, first category, sending will be there, receiving will be there. Second category, only sending will be there. Third category, only receiving will be there. Fourth category, no sending, no receiving. If you want to send and receive, use first category. Only you want to send, second category. Only you want to receive, third category. No sending, no receiving, fourth category. Like that, you have to select 4 categories of functions. Okay. Now, here 4 categories of function. It is which category of function? First category. Okay. Like this we written. Suppose, can I call one more time like this? Let Z equal to add 2 more numbers. Again, document dot write Z. Is it valid? Valid. N number of times you can call. That is only reusability. So reusability. Now, here you observe, here, this code is reusable. It will add 3 comma 4. It will add 83 comma 54. So same code reusable. That is the advantage of function. Now you observe, I'll remove this complete. Now I want to calculate cube of given number. What we have tried? Function cube A. Next, let B equal to A star A. Next, return B. Next, let X equal to cube of one number. Next. Okay. Now, 7 cube. Now, if I give any task, you can write function. No? Suppose I want to find the maximum of 3 numbers. What we have tried? Maximum of 3 numbers. Function max A comma B comma C. Then what do you write? If A greater than B and A greater than C, then return A. Next, else if B greater than C, then return B. Else return C. Okay. Now if you want to call that function, let x equal to max of three numbers. Next, document dot write x. That's it. Now, if I ask any task about first category of function, you can write no. Now, writing function first category like this. Now, second category function we'll see now. You see, if you want to add second category of function, outright you observe function add a comma b. Here, what is second category name? Without functions with arguments and without return value. Return keyword will not be there. Then let c equal to a plus b. Here only you have to print document dot write c. Now it doesn't return. It will print here only. Then how to call this function? It doesn't return. So add two numbers. That's it. Now this 38 copied in A, 43 copied in B, result copied in C and printed here only. It doesn't return. It doesn't return. See, this is second category. Suppose this add function place, I want to find the max cube function. Cube outright. Give me answer. Function cube A. Next, let B equal to A into A into A. Next, document dot write B. Next, cube of one number. Oh no, like this. 5 cube, 8 cube. Suppose finding maximum of two numbers. What we have to write? Function max A comma B. Then if A greater than B, document dot write A. Next, else document dot write B. How to call? Max of two numbers. See, 83 copied in A, 43 copied in B, 83 greater than 43. True. Then 83 printed. Suppose finding maximum of three numbers with second category. What do you write? Function max A comma B comma C. Then if A greater than B and A greater than C, then document dot write A. Next, else if B greater than C, then document dot write B. Next, else document dot write C. Okay. Now how to call? Max three numbers. Okay. File save. See. Now write this example. Example of functions with arguments and without return value. Example of function with arguments and without return value. Example of function with arguments and without return value. Syntaxes will be different with Java, with C Sharp, with Python. If you compare, you may get different. Syntaxes will be different. You have to take care. Is it over? It is second category function. Second category function. Okay. Here we are passing values, but we are not going to get value with arguments without return value. Okay. Without return value. Now, what is the function name here? What is the function name? Max. How many arguments it takes? 3 arguments. Will it return? No. Suppose, but here, if I write let x equal to max, if I print document dot write x, is it returning? No. Any return keyword is there? No. But I am receiving. What will happen? See in JavaScript? Undefined. But other language, error. Error comes no. Now depends upon language syntax, that is. Now you are getting undefined. Here x is not defined. X is not defined because actually it is not returning. If return is there, value will be stored. That value printed. That value is not there. That's what x is not defined. This type comes. That's what you have to take care. Different language, different syntaxes will be there. Different way will be there. Okay. So if you compare with Java, C Sharp, Python, somewhat difference will be there with JavaScript. Okay. Depends upon language, syntaxes will be maybe somewhat different. But logic, all those things will be there. No, same style will be there. Here also syntaxes may be different. Different language. Okay. Now, example of function with arguments and without return value. Like this, it is second category function. Now, what is third category? Without argument with return value. First of all, I'll write one function. Just you observe. Function add a comma b comma c. Let d equal to a plus b plus c. Return d. Let x equal to add 3 numbers. It is which category function? It is which category function? First category function. What is the category name? With arguments, with return value. Now, if you want to make it this function as a second category, what are the changes required? First, which line you have to change? Line number 4 you have to change. Line number 7. What we have to write? Document dot write d. Next next line number 9. What you have to do? X we have to remove. Next line number 10 we have to remove. It is second category. Okay. Now I'll write one function. You observe. Function max a comma b. If a greater than b, return document dot write a. Else document dot write b. Here max like this return. It is which category function? Which category? Second category function. This one, I want to make it first category. What are the changes required? Line number 7, what you have tried? Written A. Next, line number 9, what you have tried? Written B. Next, line number 11, let x equal to, next, document dot write x. So, if I give first category, you can make it second. If I give second category, you can make it first. Possible, no? Two categories you studied. Now, so directly I'm giving examples instead of syntax, all those things. Examples I'm giving directly. Here, third category, function without argument and with return value. Suppose function name like this, get. Here, return. Suppose let x equal to 10. Return x. Now, here get is a function. It doesn't take any argument, but it returns. This function, how to call? Give me answer. Let y equal to get. Next, document dot write y. That's it. Now, here, get function called. Control comes here. X value 10. Return x. That x copied in y. Y printed. File, save. If I run, see 10. It is example of third category like. No doubt. Example of function without arguments and with return value. Example of function without arguments and with return value. For defining function, use function keyword. After that, write function name. If you want parameters, use. If you don't want, remove. Later, return keyword is there. Returning. Without return means here I would write document dot write. Here calling. Return keyword is there. Call like this. Return keyword not there. Don't call like this. Don't use that. Let why. Okay. Is it over? It is third category function. It is third category. Now fourth category I'll give. Is it completed? Say fourth category of function outright you observe. Here, what is fourth category? Without arguments and without return value. So function, suppose display. Now here without parameters, without arguments. Here, no return. Directly I'll print. Suppose document dot write welcome. Now here, without arguments, it doesn't take argument. Without return value, return keyword is not there. How to call this function? Give me answer. Just display. That's it. File, save. Welcome. Suppose this is 100 times. If you want to print, what you have to do? 100 times you can call. How to call? For let I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 100, I plus plus. That's it. 100 times it is going to be called. If you want next line, break. Break you can write. Okay. Now, can I write here document? Document dot write PR. Can I write like this? Yes. 100 times. Okay. Now, that is already you studied loops, all those things you can apply. Now, it is fourth category function. Note down. Example of function without arguments and without return value. Example of function without arguments and without return value. Now, all categories you can write now. All categories. Over. Now, next node, anonymous function. You studied in some language, Java, Python, C Sharp, all language, this concept is there. What is anonymous? Without name. Okay. A function that is defined without name is called as an anonymous function. A function that is defined without name is called as an anonymous function. A function that is defined without name is called as an anonymous function. A function that is defined without name is called as an anonymous function. Directly I'll give you an example. A function that is defined without name is called as anonymous function. So without name only you can create function. At that time it is called anonymous function. Say if you want to add two numbers with argument with return value, what we have tried? Whatever you studied, that is only I'm asking. Function function with argument with return value. Function with argument and with return value. First category function, addition of two numbers. What we have tried? Function add a comma b. Let c equal to a plus b. Return c. How to call? Let x equal to add two numbers. Next, document dot write x. File save. Now you are getting this one. Anonymous function. What is anonymous function? A function that is defined without name is called as an anonymous function. Here, which is a function name? We have to remove add. We have to remove add. At the time, here let something you have to write. Here let suppose x. I'll write. Then here I'll make it y. Here I'll write x. Here y. This is anonymous. Language difference. Java style were different. Python different. JavaScript different. Okay. Here function. There is no name. Parameters. It is returning C. Actually, this function referred by x. Here we are using x like a function name, you observe. Okay. This function, there is no name that is referred by x. That is I am calling. Then this function called. Okay. See, suppose numbers I'll change. Now, file, save. See the output working now. So here, this is a function. This is a function. Is there any function name? No. That is called anonymous function. A function that is defined without name is called as an anonymous function. That function referred by x. That x I'm using to call. Then this function called. Then result stored in y printed. Right example. It is lambda expression. Lambda expression, another, I'll show you, that is also possible in JavaScript. This is just anonymous function we'll call lambda expressions, arrow functions in JavaScript. Just example one, write it. Example one. One more I'll give. Example one. Let x equal to function a comma b. Let c equal to a plus b, return c. Note down. In the above example, anonymous function referred by X. We should use X to call anonymous function. In the above example, anonymous function referred by X. We should use X to call anonymous function. In the above example, anonymous function referred by X. We should use X to call anonymous function. Over. Now, I want to use one more. Suppose I want to find the maximum of three numbers. What we have tried? No. First, normal function. Function max a comma b comma c. Then what we'll write? If a greater than b and a greater than c, return a. Next, else if a greater than b greater than c, next return b, else return c. Now, how to call this function? Let x equal to max, three numbers. Next, document dot write x. It is which category? First category, second, or third, or fourth? This one, if you want to make it second category, what are the changes? Line number 7. What you have tried? Document dot write a. Line number 9. What you have tried? Document dot write b. Next, line number 11. Document dot write c. Next, line number 13. Let x we have to remove. Next, line number 14 we have to remove. It is second category of function. Okay. Now this one I want to make it anonymous. What you are trying? First, line number 4. Let x equal to. We have to remove max. Next, max place x. That's it. Or see, if you want to change, you can change the values. Or example 2. Note example 2. Now, if I ask any category with anonymous function, can you write or not? See, it is which category? First or second or third or fourth? Second category. Second category, anonymous. Okay. Suppose, is it completed? Now, here, is there any function name? No. This is called anonymous function, referred by X. Suppose, function display document dot write. This one you will call like this. Now this one I want to make it anonymous. What are the changes required? Line number 4. What do you write? Let X equal to, we have to remove display. Next, line number 8. We have to remove display. We have to write. That's it. Okay. Now, normal functions, anonymous function, all categories you can write now. Next concept, arrow functions. This feature allows to write an anonymous function in a new way without using function keyword, return keyword, and curly braces. This feature allows to write an anonymous function in a new way without using function keyword, return keyword, and curly braces. This feature allows to write an anonymous function in a new way without using function keyword, return keyword, and curly braces. Now, braces not required, function keyword not required, return keyword not required. It is nothing but lambda. In other language, we are calling lambda expressions. This feature allows to write an anonymous function in a new way without using function keyword, return keyword, and curly braces. Is it over? I'll show you example. Example. Say, if you want to add two numbers, what you will write with normal function? Function add a comma b. Next, let c equal to a plus b, return c. Then I will call let x equal to add two numbers. Next, document dot write x. Now this is normal function. Okay. Now this one, if you want to make it anonymous, what are the changes? Let x equal to, here we have to remove add. Next, here, okay, line number na suppose it is y. Next, here x, here y. Now this is anonymous function. Now this one lambda you observe, arrow function. This feature allows to write an anonymous function in a new way without using function keyword, without using return keyword, without using curly braces. You observe function keyword not required. Okay. Here curly brace not required. Arrow. Return keyword not required. Curly brace not required. This is arrow. See. File save. Working now. This is new style. But here in other languages, arrow means you'll write like this. Like this will be there. JavaScript like this. Java only that is. In Java, you will write like this. JavaScript like this. Okay. Write this one. Example. That arrow function. Now functions you can write now. This is just two more examples I'll give tomorrow, and I'll start event handling. Tomorrow, event handling in JavaScript. Event handling in JavaScript, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Day after tomorrow, holiday is there because of election, but Sunday working day will be there. That is not in my hand. They decided. Management decided. Day after tomorrow, they given holiday, but this Sunday working day. We'll see. Tomorrow you have a class. Tomorrow you have a class. That is day after tomorrow holiday. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Online students, Rishikesh, any Visual Studio or Eclipse, whatever it may be, same. Sai Teja, same. Ashtosh, jQuery not required. Nowadays they are not using. Prasanna, these many days over till you didn't take drive link. Prithvi, just 10 to 15 days required to complete. 23rd, 24 nodes. 23rd, 24, what was there? Online students, just wait. Uh, Suresh, 24th, I didn't take class. Varun, yeah, Sunday, same timing. Muhammad Swad, closer. Function defining, returning another function. That is closer. Shivateja, I'll upload. Ashutosh, jQuery, stop. Nowadays, they are not using. Raja, thank you. Ajaruddin, advanced Java batch, maybe December first week or second week will be there. Tanvir, it is sending and receiving is their first category. Only sending is their second category. Receiving is there. Only receiving is third category. No sending, no receiving, fourth category. Hemachandar, just one line if you attach, it will become external JS. Ashutosh, Ajax, jQuery, JSON, Bootstrap, these all separate batch will be there. Ramakant, these many days over till you didn't take notes. No, okay, notes you are asking. Okay, okay, I'll share. Abushad, React JS better for Java people. Yash, Friday. What just you Friday means? I didn't understand what you asked. Reshma, I'll share. Hussein, only two classes I have to upload. Raj, okay, I'll upload. Closer, okay, I'll teach. Padmanabharaj. Yeah, I'll cover. Muhammad Shad. Hemachandar, maybe 1 2 months. Online students, any other doubts? 23rd notes, Sandhya. Yeah, I'll share. 22 days, 2 days notes missed, I think. I'll check it, I'll share. PDF files are there, I'll share. 3 days notes I have to upload. 3 days. Okay, I'll check it. Which are not missed, I'll upload. Any other doubts? Tanvir, same link will be there. If it is expired, they'll send mail. Ganesh, drive link. 1 minute. Prasanna, I have shared notes link. Ganesh, I shared notes link. You can check it. We'll see continuation tomorrow.